Hi, and welcome to Weird and Wonderful, Episode 4. If you have not seen the previous 3 episodes, I would highly suggest you go back and watch them. If you have, welcome back, and let's see what happens at the dinner party.
You know, I do have recording devices, right?
You do.
Okay, I will put one of those on if I can.
Okay.
Because if anything happens, I would like to at least have this. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, you can probably have it like attached to like the walkie-talkie so they can it will be relayed back if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. You could just talk to yourself and Dr. Blake will just hear everything.
Dr. Blake can hear everything. Okay. I love it.
All the screams, whatever, Or maybe just really nice happy sounds. Just having some nice beef bourguignon,
That's not usually how these things historically have turned out, but whatever. We're here. We're here in the now, and if we wanted to change something, I could have done most things differently in the last few sessions, but I've decided, and I decided on things, and I made decisions that got me to this point, and there's no pulling out now. I can't.
Yeah.
It's
So
fast.
yeah. Are you gonna join them for dinner, or are you gonna be like, nah, I ain't doing that? I mean, you could just respectfully walk out, I guess. I don't know. Well, I do know. You don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I really don't know. So here we are. Here we are.
You are okay. I will let you know. It is about 300 feet away, and you got 100 feet to the door. So, yeah, it is faster, but you could technically try to make an athletics check to get out.
I can technically do that.
You can
Smart.
technically do that.
I can technically do that. If she raises her hand, does it do anything?
No.
If she sort of moves to the side to see if it follows her.
Yeah, just the head seems to follow you. Nothing else. Just smoothly following you. Almost snap to your position.
Right. Do you talk? She just talks in a very hushed tone. Make sure it doesn't get too loud.
It probably won't hear you over all of the voices in the dining room already, if you're doing it hushed.
Well, if they're talking, then it doesn't seem to mind the talking sounds. That's what I can gather from that, so... Right, you talk.
Yeah, it just continues staring.
Right. I'm gonna have to respectfully, and I do apologize very much for this, I'm going to have to respectfully decline a seat at the dinner table.
Everybody just seems to stop talking, all 6 of them just kind of look at you with what? And you just hear echoing voices of a questioning tone of decline, 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 decline.
Damn, all these bitches are talking shit. Damn.
The disembodied voices, yeah.
The ghosts are talking shit about Reagan. Damn. It feels really bad. Yeah. You should just kind of look at it.
Doesn't move. but a hush has kind of fallen again.
I will have to respectfully decline. I'm terribly sorry.
Yeah, you just hear more disembodied voices around you, kind of in differing tones again. Like some children's voices, male voices, female voices, even some that don't really sound like much of anything. Just just repeating doesn't make sense. Like, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
She'll take a step back.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if it does anything.
It doesn't
I do.
seem to do anything. But the hush
Has
kind of like immediately kind of like once you take one step back, it just turns silent.
right. Love that. Love it. Does I know it doesn't have any eyes, but does it have any discernible is it just stone faced again? Nothing really happening.
Nothing really happening.
How are the dinner guests? How are they looking?
They're also looking at you. They've stopped
Um,
like chattering amongst each other and are just staring at you too.
she will wave.
No, nothing.
That's kind of rude, but okay. I'm pretty sure no one's asked you this, but is there a reason for all of this?
There's just no answer.
Okay. I don't want to hold up your festivities, so if it's alright, I will take my leave.
Just nothing.
So I guess she'll start to like slowly move in the direction of the door.
Yeah. While you do that, I want you to roll me awareness/reaction.
That is a 16.
Yeah. So as you're kind of slowly making your way back, I mean it's not that far away, so you can kind of see it. You see this creature's hands slowly but surely seeming to tighten its grip on this chair,
Can I
almost
see it?
angrily. It doesn't have any emotion except for this.
Okay, so I can note that apparently dinner is a very important time for this creature.
Dinner time.
Definitely dinner time, you know? I too get very upset when people don't sit down, shut the fuck up, and eat the food that I painstakingly made for them. You know, honestly, I kind of understand this creature's motivations. I know, shocking.
I prepared a 9-course meal, and this lady just disrespects me.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like I'm joking, but I'm not. Like, it makes sense if you really think about it.
No, it does.
It does. I mean, it's taken care of this thing, and it finally has. It's taken care of this massive Victorian like mansion somewhere out in the middle of the fucking God knows where Ohio, and it's just like finally
Idaho.
Ohio. I thought it was Idaho. I thought it was Ohio.
No, Ohio doesn't exist.
Oh yeah, Ohio got nuked a long
No,
time
no, no.
ago.
Ohio's a mimetic hazard.
Oh right,
Ohio doesn't exist.
right. It doesn't exist.
Also, keep on
Um,
stalling. This is great.
Sorry to all the viewers out there who live in Ohio.
You don't
I hate to tell
exist.
you, yeah, you don't exist. You are like whatever the SCP number for Ohio is. You are just that number -1.
Zero.
That's zero?
It's zero because everything emanates from Ohio.
Right. Wait, are you I remember, is Ohio like the center of the world? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. But how does it exist though?
Ohio doesn't exist, but it's the entrance point. The
Okay.
place
Back
that
on
Ohio...
topic. Back on topic.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. She just, like, looks over at it. Right. Are you okay?
As you kind of take one more step back, it seems to like almost it kind of like you can hear the back of like this chair kind of like stressing under the pressure.
I need to ask you, if I agree to sit down and have dinner with you, I'm not going to end up like them, right? Because there's clearly something going on.
No answer.
I don't know if you can talk, but can you give me a head nod?
Doesn't do anything.
Like me, I don't know what the safest option is here.
Well, you're now about 90 feet away from the door.
Here, this is the dilemma I'm having. Do I want to give everyone an anticlimactic ending where I just run away and just close off? Do I want to... Is this the ending I want to give everyone? Or do I want to sit down and be at the whims of a monster?
I guess it's all up to you, isn't it?
I don't like it. It's not fun.
It's very much up to you.
What? I can't... Our training puts an emphasis on safe, correct?
Yes.
Right. Can I make an... Is there a way I could make, like, a check? Never mind. This is dumb. I was going to ask if I could make a check to see how Miss Quinn would do in this situation, but I don't have to make a decision. This is...
What would Miss Quinn do? Just disembodied voice. Just like comes down from the heavens. You're
Miss Quinn is...
fucking dead. Leaves.
Okay, I'm going safe route. Right. Can I make an athletics check to get the fuck out of here?
Yes.
What are the odds I could get out of this?
I can't tell you that. But you will need to make an athletics check.
I know. Oh, I know. Only one of us exploded. Great. I'm having a wonderful time, everyone. You're not going to be listening to this because this is the dice rolling part of the video, but, you know, this fucking sucks. Where are my D10s? Okay. Actually getting stressed out about this. I'm so stressed out. Fuck me. Anyways. 16 again.
Yeah, you kind of like turn heel and start booking it. And you hear behind you, as soon as you kind of turn heel, just the snap of like a chair.
Yep, don't want to be here, don't want to be here, I don't want to be here. Get me the fuck out.
And as you're kind of running down, you hear the loud footsteps of this thing. I mean, you heard it like tearing across the halls before, but now it's tearing across a hall to you. And you're like 90, then 80, 70, and it starts getting louder. 60, 50, starts getting louder. 40, 30. It you can obviously tell it's in the same hall as you now. 20, 10, you could see the door. You can you can you can taste it, but you also can tell it is very, very close to you, to the point of you can hear its heavy bodies like basically pounding your eardrums as it hits the floor behind you with each like foot. Um Now here's the thing. I've decided your success rate involves if you remember if this is a push or pull door.
You pushed it in from the outside. This is a pull door.
Is it?
I hate this so much. I hate this so much. There's... Fuck. I have to really think. Fuck me. Fuck. It has to be a push door from outside. It has to be pushed. I remember pushing in the door. So if I pushed it in, then it's a pull door from the inside.
If you remember correctly, yes.
If I remember correctly, yes, it was a push door outside, but
So it would be a pull door inside.
it would be a pull door inside. I fucking hate this. How much anxiety. Fuck this. Fuck this. I don't like this. It has to be a push door, right?
What do you mean? Push from which side? What are you doing? Are you saying you're gonna push the door, or are you gonna pull the door?
If, I'm so sorry, guys. Fuck me. Fuck this. Fuck all of this. If I clearly remember the first question that I pushed open this door from outside. This is a pull door. This is a fucking pull door from the inside. Inside of this Victorian mansion, it is a pull door from the inside. I pushed these bitches open when I came in. I have shit memory for most things. Like, I forget that Marmite and Vegemite are different things sometimes. But fuck me, I know to remember the important things. This is a pull door from inside of this Victorian mansion where I am now. I'm so sorry if this is a tangent for everyone, but I'm extremely nervous.
Is that your final answer?
It's a pull door from inside. It's a pull door from inside.
Is that your
outside,
final answer?
Okay, I need you to see this, visualize this so that I don't get killed. Outside.
It's a push door. You push it into the house. On the inside, you pull it.
It's a pull. Yeah, it's a pull door.
Yes,
inside.
it's not. You push it from the inside of the house.
It's not you push it from the inside of the house. You push it in from outside. You pull it.
Right now, all you need to tell me is if it's a pull or push.
That's a pull door.
This is your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, you pull open the door and, like, you, like, grasp onto the handle and, like, yank it open and, like, jump out as this thing is probably, like, feet away from you. And as you kind of, like, tumble out and onto the gravel, you kind of skid a little bit. It stings. You don't hear it anymore, though, as the door kind of slams shut.
Fuck this. Fuck this. Can I get outside of the gates? Because I know that there's a bunch of topiaries and shit around here.
Yeah.
Can I get outside of the gate? Because I don't trust like that. I do not.
Yeah, you can, it's getting sunset. kind of like pick yourself up. Um, the backyard has well, there's a couple topiaries out here in the front yard. There's not really a gate. There's just like a road that kind of leads up to the courtyard.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back down the road. But a ways away.
Yeah, you kind of walk down the road, and there's a lot of bird songs outside. You didn't notice because your adrenaline was, and is still is, probably um, at the highest it's ever been in your life. Uh, and you can practically hear like every vein pound in your flesh. Like, you could feel the pulse. Not just hear it, you could feel it. Like your whole entire body's like moving to the groove.
Move into the groove.
As you kind of make your way down this kind of dusty kind of road. Um, and kind of like, where do you kind of stop off at?
More near where other people are. I think it's Terry and Perry.
Yeah, yeah. But they're like a couple miles away.
Okay, just near the area they dropped me off at.
That was you're already at there.
Okay. I'm going to radio Dr. Blake. Outside. Not
Ah, hello.
right. I think I've seen about all I need to see in there.
Oh, you did? Tell me, tell me.
Um, Quadrupedal, sort of has the build of a centaur. With torso, has no eyes, has a mouse.
It does not have a mouth.
Doesn't have no eyes, no mouth. I think it makes up for the lack of vision with hearing. It despises loud noises, but it doesn't seem to mind human voices. At least the ones that it seems to take in. Keeps everything in there immaculate. They have sort of a dinner ritual at around proper dinner time, 6 o'clock. It goes ballistic when the hour strikes on the numerous grandfather clocks that are in there. Again, it despises sound. It doesn't seem to come out of the front or back entrance. That seems to be the stopping point there. In the ballroom it has about 200 seats, but it seems like the only guests that there were the D-class and a hiker that were out there. So hiker did someone he's not affiliated with the foundation made their way in there.
I bet you that's that reported missing family member.
Right? Well, they're never going to find him, so we should probably make up some jazz about, finding a corpse or something inside of a cliff. Anything around here. It's not my jurisdiction.
Neither is it mine.
Exactly. Thermal, it does go off, motion sensors do go off with it. Does it react to light or sound? When I was in there, I entered a darker area, or up on the second floor.
I know you never even reached the third floor.
Yeah, well, I'm not there and I'm not going back in. You can't make me. It's extremely fast. It does have claws. Um, no one can outrun it in there. So, running, and it also hiding also doesn't really seem to do anything. It knew where I was. When people, I politely declined to go to dinner, and it seemed enraged.
Right?
My theory is that it's expecting guests, so it takes care of the place. There's tons of rooms in there that are all neatly done. It could house a large amount of people, and the amount in the ballroom seems to also indicate that. It's also extremely clean. There's no dust. And when I went to a bathroom, when I hid in a bathroom that was sort of more in the center, there was a window outside and I could see the forest. So I don't think it's maybe extra dimensional. I don't know. I can't say that for certain, but it seems to be more Victorian era, as evidenced by the house itself.
Right, right. You can kind of hear, like, scribbling kind of in the background. Like, audible scribbling.
Right, right.
Like, someone doesn't know to ease up on the pen.
And I tried to do something. There was a there was a table with my name at it, so anyone who goes in there, it knows that they're in there. Um, there's a table with my. Um, did you get the names of the D class that went in there?
Mm-hmm.
Did two of them happen to be Thomas Redding or Wilhelmina Young?
Yes.
Well, their names were in there, so they were guests at the dinner table. So anyone who goes in there, I'm pretty sure that that creature is immediately aware that they're there. And it's also scentless in there. Not a lot of smells. And I tried to set up claymores so that maybe it would get, maybe incapacitate it. But even when I hid them, it was able to, I'm assuming, be so quick that it didn't set them off. So those just don't work.
That's troublesome.
It is troublesome, but it seems that it can't get to the front or back entrances. You have to actively go into the site in order to encounter it.
That's good to know.
So my recommendation is that we guard this place to high hell. If it can't get out, it's already self-contained.
Right,
Maybe we
right.
send in. It seems to like guests, so maybe we send in a D class every few months. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Are you, Is this your final report?
This is my final report.
Okay. I'll send Terry and Perry to get it. Yeah.
Right. You guys take care.
Yeah. Thank you for the info.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of like barks at the other assistants to like get like get all the like recording information and stuff like that all written down. Kind of just he leaves like the walkie-talkie on, but you can hear that he's just like yelling almost maybe at the assistants.
Um, Dr. Blake, I can still hear you.
He doesn't come back. You could just hear
Oh,
everything in there. Somebody
sorry,
starts sobbing.
oh, I'm just gonna turn that off. That's not my business.
And yeah, the familiar black kind of truck, well not truck, vanish, kind of drives up about 5 minutes later with two of the familiar faces of Terry and Perry, which Terry kind of gets out of the passenger seat and opens up the door for you.
Just kind of like waves, like, hey, how's it going?
What was their voice like?
I think more country.
That's right. Yeah, I see you again too. How was it?
Um, you guys just deal with, sort of centaur monsters all the time. It's perfect.
Right,
It's just the job.
right. I don't envy you MTF folks.
It's just a part of the job. I just didn't question it. You don't question it. It's just the job, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Anyways, it's resolved.
Well, good to have you back.
Thanks.
Kind of closes the door after you get in. Kind of hear the engine, or the engine's already running, so kind of pull down the road and make your way back to the site.
Okay.
Takes about an hour, and eventually you make it to the not super big concrete exterior. There's some other MTF, not MTF, but guards out here. They're talking again, not really paying attention. As you kind of like stop to a halt outside of this concrete building.
Right. Yeah, I guess you'll, once the doors are open, just hop out, start heading in.
Right, you take care.
Right, you too. Yeah. Thanks for the conversations. Made it a little bit easier.
Just smiles and waves.
Just waves back. Just walks in and waves to the other guards outside.
They kind of give like upward tilt nods.
Yeah.
Obviously doing some hot gasp.
Fuck, I didn't get the hot gossip from Terry and Perry. God damn it. You're fucking... I'm gonna walk over to the guards. I need to know what the latest shit. I need to know what the latest takes are.
They kind of go silent as you kind of get nearer.
Right. I know you guys are like gossiping about something.
We're not allowed to talk to MTF. Sorry, it's kind of disperse.
Right.
Which is a lie. It's a lie.
He just like looks at all of them. I know that's a lie. Whatever. walks in, very perturbed. She doesn't know the hot takes.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Hmm?
That would have been nice, but whatever.
And kind of like press the button to go back down to the jote jack of all trades kind of uh level. And you already know Miss Quinn is probably in her office for debriefing or whatever.
I know. She's done this before. It's standard. Yeah.
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 Kind of make your way down the, of course, very sanitary white halls. Oddly reminiscent of where you just were. Almost scentless, though. And obviously has maybe a little less care taken to it. I mean, it's still quite nice and clean, but, you know, there's a few bits of dust here and there. Reminiscent of, you know, where humans live.
Yeah, not the SCPs.
I mean, there are SCPs in the site, but we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about it.
And yeah, you kind of arrive at the director's, not the director's, yeah, the director's actually, yeah, the director's office.
I guess she'll, like, sort of knock on the door before she can enter, because, you know, polite.
Right, you can come in.
Okay. She just, like, opens the door slowly and, like, walks in. Sits in her chair.
She's just like tapping on like her pencil on a piece of paper. She kind of like looks at you as you come in. Right, so how did it go?
We discovered, sort of a... Do you want it in, more, brief terms or more scientific terms?
I already know everything. She kind of holds out a paper of like the transcript.
Right. Right. It went smoothly, I would like to think.
You're not dead.
I'm not dead, and I'm pretty sure I figured out a good amount of information on it.
Especially the self-contained part. That's the most important.
Yeah.
Right. Well. Anything else?
Not that you don't know already. I'm assuming that you've already told me that you've read the report, of course.
Right. Well. I hate to spring this on you so soon, but it looks like you're gonna have to go out in 2 days. She kind of like slides over another folder.
Looks at it.
This one seems a little bit more dangerous, though. Have you heard of the fallen angels?
Not particularly, no. Briefed on that before.
Well, then it looks like you're gonna have to brush up on technostic stuff. Hi, and thank you for listening to Weird and Wonderful. This is the very first one-shot. We're very excited to try and do this, and next episode's going to be a little bit different than actually playing the game. If you don't already know, we're going to be reviewing the SCP Tabletop Roleplaying Game, and kind of give our thoughts on the DMing and the player side of the game. We'll go into further detail, of course, and maybe give some tips and tricks for aspiring DMs for whatever the system is. I hope we see you there.